Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. All right, Virgo, what does the sign of Virgo have coming up in December 2020, Virgo? I would like to take a second and welcome all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I definitely would appreciate it. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. We have the Five of Cups. Virgo, what does the sign of Virgo have coming up in December 2020, Virgo? Okay, we have the Emperor at your foundation. Virgo, what does the sign of Virgo have coming up in December 2020, Virgo? All right, so in the recent past, I do have the Six of Wands. Crowning you, I have the Fool. Okay, interesting. Coming up in the near future, I have the Six of Pentacles. In the position of your power, I have the Seven of Cups. How others are viewing you, I have the Sun. In the hopes and fears, I have the Two of Cups. And energy that you have going into the new year, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, overall energy, Virgo, Five of Pentacles. All right, let's see. All right, so what I'm seeing here, Virgo, it is, you know, it is the holiday season, so it is, you know, a more expensive time of year. And, you know, the year that we just had, you know, it's been a difficult one. So there's a lot of people that are struggling financially. You definitely might feel that there is a lack. So there could be a lack of money coming in. Some of you don't feel financially secure. But with that being said, I don't see this lasting throughout the entire month. I do see a shift in the energy here. I definitely see some help coming in. Other Virgos, you know, because of what is going on in the world, for some of you, I do feel like this is depression. It could be because, you know, we're being encouraged to stay home. You know, many of us at this time of year, we want to be with our loved ones. We want to travel. We want to be with our friends, our family. So this is you feeling maybe isolated, feeling alone, feeling, you know, a little depressed. Yeah, it could be that you're at a distance from your lover. You guys might be separated due to the pandemic. Yeah, for some of you, that's what this is. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see that some of you, you're definitely feeling alone, stuck, alone. Yeah, for some of you, Money is a little tight here at this time. You could be trying to start something new because money is a little tight here. So I do see you manifesting here. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. There could be a Gemini as well. We have strong Gemini energy here. So there could be a Gemini. But those of you that are struggling financially, I think that you're doing something about it here. You're feeling this lack. I see you, for some of you, you know, I see you playing with some money, trying to bring in more money, trying to make ends meet. I think that right at the start of the month, though, you're definitely feeling stuck. Definitely feeling stuck. We have the Hanged Man crossed by the Five of Cups. So some of you, you know, you might have lost a job. But I'm definitely getting this depressed feeling. I'm definitely getting many of you that I'm reading for, you're feeling depressed. And it could be a number of different things. Here it could be because of what's going on for you financially. It could be because you're separated from your lover, your family. Also, some of you are recovering. Some of you might not feel well. It could be that you have a cold. It could be something minor. So yeah, there's a number of different things at play here. What's needed, though, is trying to stay positive. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but staying positive. This person, their focus is on the past. Their focus is on what they've lost. You know, if there was a loss of some kind, you know, a loss of a relationship, loss of a job, try to see things from a different perspective with the Hanged Man energy. You still have a couple of cups here. So needing to take a step back, look at the larger picture. I think once you do that, I definitely see some of you manifesting. I definitely see you starting something new here in the near future, Virgo. Now, we have the Emperor at your foundation. This could be a man that, you know, you were dealing with. Could be a Gemini, an Aries, a Taurus. We do have very strong Aries energy here, though. For some of you, it's an Aries. If you're a Virgo man, this is your energy. Now, I see that you're manifesting. Some of you are in the process of manifesting. There could have been something that you started in the past, but, you know, dealing with some delays, you know, some things going on externally that maybe you can't control. Try to stay positive. I think that for some of you, that's what you're lacking is feeling secure. Feeling secure. In the recent past, I do have the Six of Wands. So yeah, I see that some of you stepped into your power here. You took action or you took control. Yeah, with the Six of Wands, there could have been some sort of victory, some sort of success, something amazing that happened in the recent past. But again, there could be a delay. So just try to stay positive. Yeah, try to stay positive. And again, maybe needing to see things from a more positive perspective. If this was a man that you were dealing with, for those of you that broke up with somebody, some of you possibly dealing with maybe a narcissist for some of you. You might feel as though this person turned their back on you. could be an Aries. We have very strong Aries energy here. We have the Fool crowning you. You might feel like someone was a fool with the Fool in this position. But this is you thinking about how you can break free because you feel stuck. This is you thinking about how you can break free. And so many of you are taking a step back, using this time to maybe think about the long term. You're looking at the larger picture. I definitely see you manifesting. I definitely see you moving down a new path. I see you getting creative. And around the second week here, we have the Six of Pentacles. So we go from the 5 to the 6. So if you were waiting on some sort of, could be financial assistance, it could be a loan, it could be some stimulus money, it could be a number of different things. But if you're waiting on some sort of help to come in, it's coming in around the second week. If you were just simply waiting for some doors to open up, because we see you manifesting, we see you moving forward, and you're going to be successful with this, even if it's something you started prior. You're going to be successful with this, but there might be some bumps along the road, But I see doors opening up for you here, second, third week. You might have to live in the moment with this, so when the opportunity comes, you need to act on it. You need to act on it. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. This is you having lots of possibilities here at this time. More than you have at the start of the month. Like I mentioned, the energy is shifting. This is doors opening for you here. Opportunities coming to light. Maybe you seeing possibilities where you prior were not seeing them. So this is very positive. Second, third week, Seven of Cups. Can be feeling a bit scattered, and it could be because you have to act. You have to live in the moment. And put yourself out there. And this could even be publicly in some way for some of you. Maybe you don't like the spotlight. You're a Virgo, so depending on what you have in your chart, if you have lots of Leo or lots of fire in your chart, you might like the spotlight. But, if you have heavy Virgo in your chart, most likely you don't. You like to be kind of in the background. But you might know, Virgo, that at this time, you have to act on these possibilities. You have to, step out, put yourself out there in some way. Yeah, for some of you, this is getting out of your comfort zone. But this is positive energy. Positive energy, Seven of Cups, the Sun. This is you seeing possibilities where prior you were not. Also, how others are viewing you is like you're a magnet for success. You're maybe very warm, attractive, beautiful. People are drawn to your energy. Also, they might find you to be very, very positive here at this time. Very positive. The Sun represents contentment, happiness, success. Like I mentioned, you're going to be successful. There is some sort of help. Now, this could be universal. This doesn't have to be from a particular person, although it could be from this person here. Could be your boss or your father, grandfather helping you. But it also, for me, this could be universal help. This could be, you've been working hard, you've been patient, dealing with divine timing, and this is the universe presenting you with some opportunities. And you might have to get out of your comfort zone, Virgo. Now, in the hopes and fears, we do have the Two of Cups. So there definitely could be a reconciliation. That's a possibility. That's not going to resonate with all of you, that's for sure. Some of you, you just might want to find the one. You know, it's the holiday season, and this is energy around the third week. And so, if you are single, it's the holiday season. I mean, you might want to meet the one. You might want to settle down and find the one. For some of you, this could be something that you want. You might want to get back together with somebody. And you know, maybe you felt like somebody wronged you in some way. You know, they maybe hung you out to dry in some way. They abandoned you or rejected you or whatever it may have been. They left you alone when you needed them. So some of you, that's your perspective at the start of the month. But here, there definitely could be some clarity coming in at this time. For many of you, this is when maybe you're going to realize certain things. You might be beginning to look at somebody in a different light, to be honest, Virgo. And it could be because, you know, this person is helping you. You know, we all deal with things, and, you know, if they didn't help you prior, because this is you feeling stuck, and for some of you feeling as though that somebody kind of left you hanging or rejected you, didn't help you when you needed it, things like that. You know, maybe they were dealing with whatever they were dealing with. And so we don't always have all the information, and the Seven of Cups can be you not seeing things clearly. But that clarity is coming in. Ace of Swords energy that you have going into the new year, going into January, clarity, especially when you have these two cards together. This is clarity. So if something was an illusion or very confusing, you know, you will see right through that. You will see things crystal clear. Also, there could be some sort of truth that is coming to light. You could be speaking your truth. You could be hearing the truth. Others, there could be very important communication that's coming in. So this could be something legal for some of you. For others, it might have something to do with a contract or maybe some important documents. Let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man. And this is a deck that I felt inspired to pull out for this month. I don't have the name of it. And also I do read this deck in my own unique way, so just be aware of that. So, you know, if you have similar cards, you know, I might not read them the same way that you do. Okay. Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. All right, let's see. Seven of Cups, please, for Virgo. Okay. So, looking at the Hanged Man, I have Lover, yeah. And we have the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. Again, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. I want to say it was one of the air signs. They did have some similar energies, and I want to say it was either... I want to say... could have been a Gemini or Libra. That's a possibility. But again, I think that you feel abandoned by a lover, a love interest. I think that you feel like maybe someone hung you out to dry or abandoned you in some way. They weren't there for you. They left you hanging. Well, something like that. You needed them. They didn't help you. Five of Pentacles, this is thought. So again, this is you feeling a lack. You might not necessarily be lacking. We have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is you making it happen, Virgo. You're a Virgo, so you can manage your money quite well. And so, yes, you could be struggling, or you might not feel maybe financially secure as much as you would like. So, I mean, you could feel a lack, but this is really more so your thoughts. You thinking you don't have enough. You thinking, you know, you're not going to maybe be able to afford maybe, you know, Christmas this year, whatever it may be. But it's really you thinking this. You're thinking there's going to be a lack. So try to stay positive. You're a Virgo, so you tend to overthink. So try to stay positive. Looking at the Seven of Cups, this is quite interesting because we have jealousy and we have journey. So here in this card, you can see there's three people. So you might have an ex that's lingering, an ex that's in your energy, or if you do have a lover, you know, they might have an ex. They might have an ex that's still around. Just know that this person could be, they're not a threat, but they could definitely interfere with the relationship. You know, they definitely might be jealous of you. So this could be, you know, if you have a lover, this could be their ex, or if you have an ex, know that most likely they're spying on you. I see you getting away from this person. I see you moving on. If you're single and you don't have a lover, if you were hung up on an ex or hung up on a love interest, I do see the energy shifting. All right, so let's pull you a couple of additional guidance cards. If there's somebody that you're interested in, the Hanged Man and the Lover, I mean, there could be someone that you're hung up on, someone that you're really interested in. Maybe you feel rejected by this person. That might not be the case, though. So just know that. With the Seven of Cups, you might not be seeing things clearly. You might need to let go of an ex. That's a possibility. Virgo. Additional guidance for Virgo. All right, let's focus on your love life, Virgo, for December 2020. Let's look at Virgo's love life. What do they need to know? Let's look at all of these. Okay, Virgo. So, blessings and abundance. See, this is just, for some of you, could be you thinking the worst, you feeling a lack, you maybe worried that you wouldn't have enough, you know, for Christmas. You wouldn't be able to make ends meet, but it's all in your head. You're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. And also I see the energy shifting. For some of you, there's some help. There's some doors that are opening up for you here. Yeah. Blessings in abundance. Now, some of you might need to choose your friends wisely. So you want people around you who encourage you to be better, to, always want to work on yourself, improve yourself. They want the best for you. They want to see you grow. They want to see you thrive. If you have someone around you who's the complete opposite, you don't get that from them. You don't get those vibes from them. They never encourage you. They're not happy when you do succeed in life. That's not good. But yeah, some of you at the start of the month, maybe you need to look at your social circle, those around you. Maybe you need to use the sword here. Not all of you, but especially if you have someone who's very negative around you, and maybe they contribute to you really, fearing the worst. Let's see. Looking at love life, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So keep an open mind. And then we also have, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So you will meet someone. If you're single, you will meet someone. You know what to do. Look at that. We have the Fool crowning you. You know exactly what to do. Some of you will live in the moment when you feel as though the time is right. You will be spontaneous. And then we have all there is to love has been there all along. All there is to love has been there all along. So this is quite interesting. Some of you have someone around you, and again, maybe you feel as though this person left you hanging. For some of you, you have somebody around you, and things could really go somewhere with this person. So needing to be open-minded, you might not be seeing the potential. And some of you still hung up on the past. I think you have someone around you. For some of you, you need to keep an open mind. You have someone around you. No matter if you're aware or not, this person could be living in the moment here. They could be pursuing you or trying to help you here around the second week. So yeah. Quite the reading, Virgo. So I hope that you found it helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it if you could go ahead and click the like button if you haven't already. Also comment. Let me know if you resonate with the reading. I do want to just take a second and wish you guys a very happy, healthy holiday season. All right, take care.